Checking.
Ba. Ủa. Bắt đầu.
Checking the mic. Checking the lighting. Are you getting it? Checking. So if anyone can hear me, please comment below. I want to get response. I want some response now. We will start when we get one first response. Okay? Checking, are we live now? Do we get response? Okay. So, what's up YouTube? Welcome all of you to this AMA live today. And I am Andre, the producer of ISOGEM's YouTube channel. So you have been watching our YouTube channel for a while. So you know we always provide the best information about the best ICO project, and we also do the best bounty program as well, right? And today is the same. Today, I will give you Mr. Longber, CEO of TurboChain. And Mr. Longber, say hello to the audiences.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yes. And just before we start with the AMA, I want to introduce you the very first game. It's called the Andre Show, and there will be 1,000 Turbo Coin will be distributed today. So there's two ways that you can earn it. The game number one, you will do a very simple task. The first thing you want to tweet this AMA link with the tag of TurboChain AMA and the hashtag of TurboChain AMA. And second step, you will answer the question about the TurboChain, and the form will be filed under this video description, this live description. That's it. You will answer the question in the form, in the description. You can do it right now. And the in the third part, you wait for the result, and you will have the chance to be one of 7 winners to get 100 Turbo Coin each. So it's very simple, right? It's just one, you tweet it, and 2, you answer the form. It's very simple. It's just two steps. And the second way, you will get the Turbo Coin. That you in the AMA part, if you have any question, you comment below, and Mr. Longhorn, if he's see that is good question, is in answer. You will get the question answer, and you also get another 100 Turbo Coin. So if you have any question, you put it in the comment, right? Make sure it's good question, and make sure your question is interesting, your question is intelligent. Okay, so get back to Mr. Longber because he has great for a while, right? So Mr. Longber, it's my pleasure to have you in this AMA. Can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
My name is Longber. I am CEO of TurboChain, which is building the public blockchain TurboChain.
So I believe that TurboChain is a highly recognized project in the blockchain field. However, there will be someone who still not know about TurboChain, or some guy who just got in the market. So could you briefly introduce to me about the project to everyone?
Thank you, Andre. So TurboChain is a public blockchain protocol. We try to show the scalability proven with Ethereum and other current blockchains. Right? So to do that, we have a new approach, including using the POSP consensus and using the Mastodon infrastructure. This is allowing us to scale very fast, and we also have
it's okay. You can drink some water. So
we also have some mechanism for security guarantee, such as double validation and randomization.
Interesting. Yes, I know the testnet version 2 you have been released on 20 August, right?
Yeah.
And it can reach for over 2,000 transactions per second. So how can you do it? And what make your version the improvement of the version?
So that's right. So we have the second version of public NX introduced on August 20. To briefly explain about our first version, TechNet was introduced when we did the ICO in March.
Yeah.
So 5 months ago, we already have the TechNet with the first version. a POA consensus. That is a group of authority. The second tenet, the copy includes the next version of the consensus called POSB, group of stakeholders.
Oh, okay.
And why we are moving from POA consensus to POSB?
Yeah.
Because
So what is the group of stakeholders? It's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. It's my first time here because can you
so, proof of stakeholding is the idea of it is based on the master node architecture, and we have the voting strategy included in the consensus. So, the coin holder can vote for the master node, and the master node is the one who create and validate the new block and include it in the blockchain.
Oh, so what's the feedback that you receive from community as well as investor? Actually, it's one.
I think it's a very important update for blockchain.
Yes.
Because it allows blockchain, public blockchain is decentralized and also accessible to anyone who want and can participate in the running the network. And I think a lot of our communities, a lot of supporters and investors in our community realize this version. And I think POSB have some technical advantage comparing to EPOS, which is also very popular that group of stake consensus by EOS. So we're looking forward to more feedback from developer community and also from the infrastructure community to run the network.
Yeah. We want to remind all of you that we are doing a live AMA right now. If you are watching this, comment below and leave a like, right? So we can see that you are participating. So the mainnet queue is Toolchain is will be launched in late this year, 2018, right? So Toolchain is proceeding faster than that is proposed in the mainnet Congress. And so do you have any plan for mainnet launch and how would Toolchain mainnet be?
So we will roll out several iteration of the testnet in the next few months. In September, October, there will be next version of the testnet. The plan is to launch mainnet sometime in November or December. I think it's a very important milestone because there will be a conversion from the token, Tomo token on the Ethereum blockchain right now.
Yeah.
The Toolchain mainnet. And we try to make to proceed with utmost care. So we don't want anyone who lose their token and money during the process.
Okay.
So I think it's need to be planned very carefully. So we are doing that right now.
Okay. So we want to remind all of you watching this that we have a bounty program. So if you're watching this, you can get 100 Tomo coin. Very simple. When you will tweet our AMA link with the tag of Tomochain AMA and with the hashtag of Tomochain AMA. And second step, you will answer the question about Tomochain on the link below the description. You can do it right now. And that's it. That's you get the chance to get 100 Tomo coin. And second way that you want to do it is if you get any question you want to ask Mr. Longer, you can put it down into the comment and he will answer the question. So please make sure your question is good enough, it's intelligent and interesting. Okay, so get back to you, Mr. Longer. The economic paper is also released recently, and the reward mechanism seems very attractive. Yeah, but if the case might happen, other blockchain projects would learn about your idea and make it more advanced or beneficial. And what would you think and do? I will talk about a copycat. What would you do with a copycat?
There is a saying, right? Imitation is the best flattery.
Okay.
Right? We actually want people to imitate us because it's good for
It is good.
because it's proving
Yes,
that we are
yes.
actually doing something right.
Oh.
And what we are doing is it's worth copying,
Yeah.
right? That's
But
what happened with like.
don't you fear about
Let me
like
explain. Let me
explain.
explain, right? So, for example, like Bitcoin token,
Yes, Bitcoin.
which is um, open source and available.
Yeah,
And that's the reason a lot of projects just copy Bitcoin tokens and just generate it
Yeah, it makes
and
sense.
spin up a new chain. Technically, right, the code base are the same
Yes.
and copyable very easily,
Yeah.
right? But what is not copyable is the community,
Yeah, the computer.
right? And people who are supporting. So the idea here is that because we are the first one who is building the POSD processor, we have a community who support us and run the software
Yes.
to maintain and regulate the infrastructure. See as a thing that's not copyable.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
If as a project want to use our POSD processor, we are welcome them to do so.
It's totally okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
totally
okay.
okay. And if they use the processor, and actually they have like feedback and they
Good
can
feedback.
contribute something
Yeah.
to the code base, that would be good for the whole community.
Yeah, and it's make the code even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that for the open source community, copying is not an issue, right?
Yeah.
Because we are constantly innovating, right? We constantly find the new idea.
Yeah.
And,
And constantly improving.
Yes,
Right.
That's what is more important.
Yeah, and let's talk about community that you have been said that support, right? So let's talk about community. It's true that you prefer to choose Bitcoin over individual to become commercial master.
I think it's not my preference, right? It is not like I want a certain group of people over the other group of people. It's the idea that the master infrastructure have to be very stable.
Oh, so
It have to be able to support like thousands of projects on top of the blockchain and millions of tokens running on top of the blockchain. So it have to be very stable. It has to be very secure.
Yeah.
So I think the individual or hobbyists are welcome to run the master node as long as they can satisfy
Yeah.
right, the technical requirement to do that.
yeah. So regarding to our AMA type today, can you explain more about the concept of token economy? Yeah.
I think for me, I think token, cryptographic token is a truly important innovation in terms of economics and our speculative, right? Because cryptographic token allow a project to have a way to run or to run the project without a centralized entity.
Okay.
To control
So
the
we
project.
are answering the question. So sorry, we are answer. We are looking. Yeah.
You want me to look at you or
The camera, because we are talking to people, right?
Okay.
Anyone can see us? Yeah, give a like, comment below. So look at that and talk.
So I think the idea of like I said before,
Yes.
right? The idea of cryptographic token is truly important, both in economic term and technology term, right? Because it's the first time we have a way to fund open source project and to fund the decentralized project. Decentralized project is, a type like a project without a centralized entity totally controlling and take the profit from project. So I think that's the idea of token economy. Where there's a lot of project, decentralized project using blockchain and issue cryptographic token and use that token to fund the project and then make the project efficient, productive. I think the latter thing is also very important. The project have to be valuable. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Something
Yeah.
not valuable, right?
And when you say that, the Turbo Chain is definitely the platform for the token economy, right?
Yes, because we actually are similar to Ethereum in a way.
Yes.
That's Ethereum is the first successful project
Okay.
to support token, right? I was with blockchain industry since 2018 and 13, right? And in 2013 and 2014, there are actually project building on top of Bitcoin as well. But it's actually very difficult
Yeah.
to project to build on top of Bitcoin. Ethereum is the first public blockchain allowing for independent and successful project to build on top of a public blockchain. But I think we actually, Tomochain have some unique property
Yes.
and unique approach to even support decentralized project better, right? In terms of master-node architecture, which is very fast, very stable, comparing to, for example, Ethereum.
Yeah.
We actually currently provide engineering support for any VR project who want to work with us. Right? It is like we reach out and offer collaboration with any VR who want to build a project.
Yeah.
And later on, we actually have some key feature
Mm.
that support the app with token on top of promotion as well. I think all the thinking that make us say that we actually the most efficient platform for token economy.
Yeah, I think it's very good vision, and I want to remind all of you now watching this. That's the topic of today is we're talking about why is Tomochain the platform token economy, right? And that has been answered. And we have a program, a bounty program. 1,000 Tomochain will be distributed today. And how can you get it? It's second way. The way number one that you tweet this link with the tag of Tomochain and hashtag Tomochain AMA. You tweet this live link, and second step, you will go answer the question about Tomochain, and the form you will found under the video description. Yes, it's under the video description right now. You can tweet right now, and you wait for the result. And we will have 7 winners to win the prize of 100 Tomo coin. And second way that if you have any question, comment below right now, and Mr. Longberg will answer the question. And if your question is good enough, you will get another 100 Tomo coin. It's very simple, right? And let's get back to the question. And the last 2 questions, I want you to look at the community. It will answer the community question, right? So in the future, when the product of Tomochain has been developed stably, and that the team intend to create another ICO project.
I think in the near future, I don't think so, because the Tomochain protocol need a lot of work to maintain
Yes.
and develop. And secondly, we actually spend a lot of resources to assist as a project working on Tomochain. Right? So our focus now and in the near and medium future is to make sure that Tomochain is actually the best, the most efficient platform, so that the app can move their project on. And we actually offer financial support.
Last thing, is there anything you want to share with us? Something surprise?
Okay. I think actually a lot of community members and a lot of outsiders doesn't recognize our activity within the Tomochain ecosystem, right? We are working like non-stop, 7 days a week, and I can tell you yesterday we just signed up a partnership with a really quick software solution provider.
Yeah.
That's I'm not saying the name
Why?
because it will be announced
Yeah.
in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I think
But,
we're very curious.
Yeah, it is. I think the biggest software solution provider so far for us.
Yeah.
Partnership for us. Yeah. And that's in terms of partnership. I think there is in terms of product. There is also another very ambitious product within Tomochain. I can say that that's one of the things that is truly exciting about Tomochain protocol.
Yeah.
Is that we're going to have the protocol we going to support a decentralized exchange at the protocol level, the consensus level.
Yes.
And we are working on the design of a decentralized exchange at the moment. And it will be announced in the future, but the exchange is also very important part
Yes.
of the overall product within the blockchain.
So the decentralized exchange
Yeah.
that you are going to build, right? So the
Yeah.
what is
What is exciting? What is more exciting about this decentralized exchange is that it got support from the master node architecture, master node infrastructure.
Yes.
It got support from the consensus layer. So we have exchange actually a part of the core, um, the core software.
Exactly.
So comparing to for example, Ethereum has a lot of decentralized exchange. For example, INEX,
Yeah.
08, Kyber, but they are on at the second layer,
Mm.
right? So they have to work with a lot of smart contract and using the core consensus. That is the Ethereum thing is providing. We actually can get work on the consensus layer and master node infrastructure to support a decentralized exchange. That will make the exchange have much better performance, much faster, lower fee, and even more exciting is that the fee, a portion of the exchange fee will go directly to the master node who secure the infrastructure.
Yes.
This is coming out in the next, I think, few months, right? We have the decentralized exchange on the roadmap at the moment. It's going to, there will be more detail in the future.
Yes. And we are looking forward to it, right? So do we have any question? So any good question? Okay. As I received the good question right there. Okay. So the question number one, we received the account name King Crypto. King Crypto. I don't know how to pronounce. Okay. King Crypto. Was curious about what the Tomo team feels will give them the biggest edge and advantage when competing against other similar projects, and what the future plans are for marketing.
I think blockchain is a whole package, in my opinion.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's good in a lot of ways. We have the master node architecture
Yes.
with the on-chain governance,
Okay.
which is quite unique in the blockchain in comparing to all other ecosystem.
Yes.
We have very fast and scalable transactions.
Okay.
And we actually have a way to integrate the key product into the infrastructure. For example, like I mentioned, the exchange will be a part of the whole core product.
Yeah.
And also the wallet, the mobile wallet is a part of the whole product. And I think our approach is a lot more streamlined comparing to, for example, Ethereum. And we hope that by streamlining all the product line, we can offer the best user experience to the end user. And make sure that the number of users who can actually enjoy the decentralized finance system
Yeah.
is growing.
Okay, well, I want to remind you something that when you
Oh.
answer the question, look
Don't
at
worry.
Yeah, look at
Because we are interviewing.
Yeah, it's
So
okay.
we have a
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, sometimes they are very curious about your question. So the question is from the commenting right now on YouTube. Okay, so the question number two, Juan Hill C96. Juan Hill C96. So what are you going to do with the Tomo Chain Foundation? This question is about
Okay.
future.
About the Tomo Chain Foundation, we haven't decided yet. What I can say is currently all the software for Tomo Chain is developed by Tomo Chain
Yes.
company,
Okay.
which is a company based in Singapore.
Yes.
Right. The idea of foundation is having a coordinating body to govern public blockchain. Right? We have planned. Maybe we might do so in the future. Yeah. But currently, I think everything is running well for blockchain. Yeah. Bitcoin doesn't really have a foundation.
Yeah.
And a lot of projects doesn't have
Yeah.
a foundation.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it is something to consider, but it is not fixed at the moment. There is no fixed plan for that.
Yeah. So I want to remind you who are watching video right now that the form will be open in 8 hours from the start of this AMA. So you got a limited time to do the form. So if you have not do it yet, do it right now. Okay. So we have 2 questions, right? We have 3 questions that will receive 100 Tomo coin, and but we also get a lot of questions. So we will choose 3 best questions to receive 100 Tomo coin. Okay. So the question number 3, of crypto lover, okay, crypto lover, you're watching this, right? Was proof of stake voting invented by TurboChain? Invented by TurboChain, sorry. Or is there any blockchain also using proof of stake voting?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's a good question.
BOSV is proof of stake voting.
Yeah.
So in terms of design, BOSV have some element which is similar to DPoS, delegate proof of stake vote, delegate proof of stake, which is invented and implemented by WeShare, Steemit, and EOS at the moment. But BOSV is actually a solution developed on the Golang token, which is come from the Ethereum token. And the idea here is that we have the voting strategy included into the consensus. That's why it's called BOSV. And we have the master node architecture included in the consensus as well. And he has the innovation work out by the blockchain team. And we are the first to have the BOSV consensus in practice. We actually have something talking with us, and they might implement BOSV for their whole project in the future.
Yeah, I think it's
That's a little bit
explanation.
explanation.
The explanation. Another thing that the crypto lover is asking is what makes proof of stake voting unattackable? Is
You should read the technical white paper. It is too long to explain that right now. So I can give a very short answer.
short, brief answer.
We utilize 2 techniques. The first one is the double validation,
Yes.
and the second one is the randomization.
Yes.
These 2 techniques increase the difficulty of detecting the consensus.
Yeah. So we will we was have we have 3 questions of creating crypto and Huang Yu C96 crypto lover. They will receive, you guys will receive each one 100 Tomo coin, and the winner will receive Tomo within 7 working days of notification. And we also got a lot of questions that show the community care about this project. So you're very happy to see this, right? So we will still answer all of them. It's very good question of Miss Feng Jung Nguyen. The hackathon TurboChain held in Vietnam, Hanoi in the end of the recent July was received great success. Apart from that, what will TurboChain do to promote the growth of the developer in Vietnam? So this from Vietnam.
It's very interesting because I'm going to review a little bit development as well.
Yes.
Because we're going to sign up with 2 big universities in Vietnam.
Yeah, and what?
For education and research.
Yeah. Big university.
Yeah.
Big university.
I shouldn't say the name right now.
Okay.
It's going to be reviewed in the next
So we will wait to see. Okay.
the idea here is that we are working with top engineering university. Firstly in Vietnam and probably as a country in the future. The idea is to collaborate on research and education to make sure that the student receive proper blockchain education
Yeah.
and prepare for the future development as a blockchain engineers. In terms of working with as a kind of major and professional developer, we have the first hackathon in Hanoi. We're going to have the second and the third hackathon soon in the next couple of months. We also have very active GitHub and GitHub chat. So if you are a developer, right, so feel free to check out our GitHub repo.
Yeah, check out.
You can join our GitHub discussion to talk about the technical detail.
Yes.
And if you have an idea or a project to work on the project, we're going to support you.
So I don't know if we got time to answer all of these questions.
Maybe two more.
Yeah, maybe two more. Okay, maybe two more.
Two more.
It's a lot of questions. So let's see which question we are. Okay. The question I don't know from someone. The Tomo chain price now is quite about
2 cents.
Yeah.
20 cents.
20 cents. So can it increase to over $2 a day to the USD?
It's actually not in my power to
Yeah.
increase the price, right? Because
Because-
it belongs to the power belongs to the community.
Yeah,
And
and then the market this day is it like a Dow chain?
Yeah.
A little bit Dow chain.
It's a very hard for any single project to
Yeah.
actually start their own blue chain within the overall market. So from Tomo chain point of view, we are working really hard on the product and on the building the ecosystem. We think that we definitely one of the top 20 public blockchain in the world, right, in 2019. And hopefully, this have effort and effort of the whole team and the product can be reflected on by the market. Right.
So the last question, okay, the last question. Why does Tomo chain increase the number of masternode from 99 to 150? You data.
Yeah, I think there are two considerations for the increasing the number of masternode from 99 to 150. The first consideration is in terms of decentralization.
Yeah.
We want a bigger pool of masternode to support the community, and it will be a better sense of security to the whole network. And the second consideration is on the scalability issue. With the number of masternode, we make it easy to implement the sharding solution we have in the future. So it will be coming out in the next several months. Our design for sharding as a step we are doing to make the blockchain more scalable.
Yeah, and it's because of time, so we cannot answer all of the questions. But there are very many questions that we got. So if they have been not be answered, so how can you get in touch with the CEO of Tomo chain? How can you answer for the later?
Actually, I am quite active on our Telegram channel.
Yes, just
So
join.
feel free to join our Telegram channel.
Yeah,
We
check in
have,
the Telegram.
we have a very vibrant community. If I'm not there, then some community member and as team member can answer you. So just feel free to join our channel, Telegram channel, and ask any question if you have.
So it's very good. It's our pleasure to have you to join our ANA today, and we hope to hear your good news, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we all hope to hear the good news about Chobo Chain. So you have been watching the video till until now. So leave a like, and do you know how to get the information first? You will subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification. If you cannot do that, we cannot help you to get you the more valuable bounty program very soon. So see you in the very next AMA. I'm Andre, the producer. I suggest we signing out. Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Okay? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Are you still watching this? Goodbye.